everyone, it's Pam from Glam Junk Journals, and today I'd like to share with you how I create my shabby fabric flowers. And I've got to tell you, I have experimented with a bunch of different techniques on putting these together, and I found that this particular technique works best for me. Not to say that the other ones aren't great. It's just, for me, these are the easiest and turn out the best, in my opinion. So let me show these to you, and they're so fun to put together. So aren't these cute? Oh, I just love them. And they just bring so much life to a page on your junk journal, or a cover, or a tag, or in the corner, as a tuck spot. I just absolutely love these, and they're so simple. Oh, it's just amazing. Okay, so anyways, I got to tell you that, like I said, I experimented with a bunch of different techniques on putting these together. And the one thing that inspired me was I was at it's a store that has donated craft supplies. And I've talked about this before. And I got to tell you, I spend hours whenever I go in there. It's just heaven. But anyways, in the flower section, there was this bag. I'm like, well, what the heck is this bag, right? And so I took out some, and this is the actual bag. I took out some of the cutouts, and I thought, now who did this, number one? And I'd like to give credit to that person, whoever they are out there. And number two, I just started playing around with the fabric scraps in this particular bag, and I started scrunching them up, and lo and behold, you get a flower. So I'm like, I gotta come home and make some of these. So that's what I did. So what you're gonna need is just fabric. And my suggestion on the type of fabric is you want something thin. You want something kind of flimsy. See, like this is flimsy, right? You don't want to use a real thick upholstery or corduroy or brocade or something like that. I don't think that that would work well for this particular project. You could try it, but for me, it just seems as though the thinner the fabric, the easier it folds up, because we are going to sew these, and it just, I think if it was a thicker fabric, it would get too thick and it would be hard to sew and create the look of a flower. So what you're going to do is I'm going to use this as my little template here. Let me get out my ruler here. And to create a flower that is about this size, which is, it's about 3 inches by 3 by 3. You're going to need to cut your material. It's about 2 inches wide and a little over 4 inches long. And for the larger flowers, such as these, you're going to need 5 of these little dudes. So I have picked out some fabric that I'm going to use for this particular flower that we're going to make together. And I'm going to experiment. I'm going to do a flimsy piece of lace as one of my, these are going to be petals. So let's just call them petals. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I have 6. We'll cut 1 extra. So all you do is you just cut 1 out, and then we're going to just take each of these pieces and we're going to cut around this template. And actually what I'll do is I'll get a darker one so you guys can see. Now they're all the same size, and the more imperfect you cut, the better, because that makes the shabby look. So all these, I'm just going to make sure that they line up so that I can get the full outline on my fabric. And if this is too thick, I may need to, you know, do 2 separate cuts, but let's see. I'm just gonna cut around that template. It kind of looks like a, I don't know what it looks like, a candy bar or a weird banana or something, I don't know. And it doesn't have to be exact. And that's what's so fun about these, you guys, is they don't have to be exact. So there you go. Ta-da! Look. And see on this, I've got a little end there that's not exactly right. No problem. So what you do is after you get your pieces, and like I said, for the larger flowers like this guy and this guy and this guy, you need 5 of these pieces. And you're going to just layer them. So you're going to take one down, do one kind of crisscross, and I'm going to put lace in the middle. And so we've got 1, 2, 3. And you know, it really does not need to be exact. I want this guy on the top because I think it's pretty. So we're going to do that and that. Okay. Now from here, see, that's how your petals are going to be. From there, just take thread, all-purpose thread, and oh, another thing, try pattern mixing. That's fun. That's what I did a little bit here, is using some different patterns. But there again, they're all, you know, they're flimsy. So what you're going to do is get your thread here, if I can pick it up off my table. You're going to start on one end, doesn't matter which end, up the back, and meaning in the end on one side. That's what I meant to say, not right in the center. So off to one side, we're going to go up, and you're going to do a running stitch right across the center, like 3 or 4 times. Okay, so see how that is pulling the fabric together? So I'm going to just pull that through. And see, there it is flat. You can see right along there. But we're going to pull it through and gather it. Look at how cute that is. Okay, now while holding the thread tight, I'm just keeping the center together. I'm going to go, keeping it tight, I'm going to go the opposite way, meaning I went across this way with the running stitch. So I'm going to go up in the back again, pull it up, and I'm going to do the same little running stitch on the other side. So basically creating an X with your running stitch, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And we're going to pull it tight again. And the more imperfect, the better. And then you unfold it, pull it tight. See, I've got it tight. And then we're going to just tie the back, create a knot, and however you guys do your knots. Oops, and I'll see mine's pulling apart, so I'm just going to pull it taut again. Pull it tight. And create my little knot. I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to pull it tight again. I'm concentrating here. That's why I'm being quiet, right? So however you guys do your knots, that one didn't work out too well. Hold on, I'm going to just do another knot right here. Come on. Doing this on camera is always weirder than if you're just doing it by hand on your own, right? Okay. There we go. And I'm going to do one more just to make it secure. Now remember, this is the back side. Ta-da! And then, let's cut that off. Where's my scissors? Move that out of the way. Now from here, what you do is you just fluff out your petals, right? Move them around. You can smush them, do whatever you want. And there is your flower, like that. Yay! Now from here, to me, this flower needs something, I think. And so, of course, I am going to add some bling to the center. So let's see what I got. I've done, that's a vintage pin. I've also added some tulle over the top of that one, as you can see. Same deal here. This is an earring. There's an earring and some buttons. And this is just a little cute little flower there. So let's see what I got. I did pull out some stuff here. Look how cute that looks. Oh, I like that. Like that. Let's see what else I got. Oh, that looks really good. Look at that. You guys, look at that. Ah, we're going to do that. Now, what you could do is you could sew this one on too, right? Just go up and sew it. Or you can use your Fabri-Tac and glue it. So let's glue this baby on here. Stick that down. And another thing, I'm going to hold it while I'm talking. Another thing that's fun to do is if you want to shabby it up, kind of pull some of the strings, you know, creating a frayed edge. Create a frayed edge. And another thing, if you get some weird petal that doesn't look like it belongs, cut it off. Like if one side's too big, which, you know, sometimes happens because you're kind of sewing, you know, randomly. So there that is. Now what I'm going to do to make sure that that stays down while it's drying, and we're going to create another one here, is I'm just going to use one of my big clips and hold it down like that. So we're going to move that guy out of the way while he's drying. And let's do a smaller one. So what I mean by the smaller ones are, excuse me, the finished product is going to be a little bit smaller than this one. So for this size, you're going to need 3 pieces. And let me find my little template here. Where's my template? Oh no. Here it is. Okay. My template for the smaller little guys is another one. What is wrong with my voice today? Is another oval, and this particular one starts out a little over 3 inches by 2. So 3 by 2, and we're going to do 3. Not, remember the big ones have 5 petals, these have 3. So 1, I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3. 3 little guys. And we're going to cut that up just around the edges. And this, there again, is another really flimsy piece of material. It's kind of, I think this was a, I don't know what this was, but feels like a silk scarf in my guess here. I'm gonna line those all up. And just go around the edges again. And like I said, they do not have to be perfect. I think it looks cooler when they're not. And those are the kind of projects I like when, you know, it doesn't have to be exact. That's what I think is fun. All right, so there's my template there, and here's my 3 little petals. Yay! Now on this one, I'm thinking of doing some tulle in between one of the petals. So I've got a little piece of black right here, black tulle. You guys know how I love to do that. And so I am just gonna put it somewhere. And I think, I don't know, you can always cut it down. So that's what I'm gonna do, because see, that looks pretty big. It's covering the whole thing, right? So we're gonna go like that and go like that. Now, let me get my thread here. I'm using, you know, the all-purpose with black, and there again, we're gonna just go across. So let's start on one side. And this fabric is really flimsy. It's like going all over the place. All right, so we're gonna go across again. 1, 2, 3, and you end up so that your needle is back at the bottom. And you're going to pull it tight. Oh, that looks cool. Cool. Now let me think about this here for a minute. So there's my flower. So I want to get it, just looking at it when it's pulled tight. Here we go, pull it tight again. Hold it tight. We're going to go down the other way. So we're making a little X kind of with our running stitch in the center. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to pull it back through on the back. Make sure it's pulled tight. Now see, that doesn't look like a flower, it looks like a blob, right? But when you fluff out your petals and you flip it over, let's do our little knot here. Now this one seems to stay smushed up. I'll do another knot there just to make sure it's secure. And one more time. Definitely not a seamstress, but I do know the basics. Thanks to home ec, right? All right, so where's my scissors? We're going to cut this off. Move that out of the way. And then, like I said, I knew that the tulle was going to be a little bit too big, so I'm just going to cut that off a little bit. I do like how it's sticking out, though. I don't like those scissors. I'm going to use my big fabric scissors. All right, and then you just mess with the leaves a little bit, you know, the petals, excuse me, not the leaves, and see what you like. So there is that cute little guy. Look how cute that is. What are we going to put in the center of that? And here's where you can just put whatever you want in the center or leave it, right? So you could do, let's see what I have in my little area over here. I have a cute little black ribbon. Ah, look at how cute that is. Ooh, I like that. Let's see what else I have. I don't know. Let's see, I've got this embellishment, this little deal right there. Oh, you know how I like sparklies. Oh, look at that. Look how cute that is. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of liking this little bow because it's dainty, but it still shows up. So we'll do that. I'm going to make sure I don't get a glue glob on this Fabri-Tac here. Put that guy on there. And then, now what I'm seeing on my little flower, even though it is very cute, I'm going to make sure that that glue is stuck down. Let me get another clip here. Is this side of the tool, I really like how it's sticking up, and this side I don't. So I am going to cut that even further. So like I said, if you don't like the way your petals turn out, just alter them a little bit. All right, now I'm going to let that guy stay and dry for a minute. Let's go back to the original guy. Look at how cute this is. Yay. I'm going to cut these a little shorter. Although, I don't know, they looked kind of cute long. I don't know. All right, so there is your finished flower. Ha! Cute, cute, cute. Now, think about this. Wouldn't this be pretty with some lace behind it? You could make it even a bigger embellishment, right? If you want. But do that. Look how pretty that is. Ooh. Or you don't even have to scrunch it. Like if you had lace across your journal, you could put that on the corner. Oh my gosh. Oh, the possibilities are endless, you guys. This is so fun. Or even, what about this? You take your little flower and you can add, I got all sorts of stuff going over here. Blah. You could add some, you know, dangles at the bottom, like that. See, look how cute that is. Just gonna have a little dangle at the bottom of some lace, or excuse me, some trim on there. What else could you do? Oh, I looked in my faux flower stash. You know, you guys know how I like to take apart my artificial flowers and save the leaves and the petals and stuff. Look how pretty that looks behind it. Just moving that around. Or you could even stick it underneath. You know, add some further embellishments in the back. Except I like it in the back here. Look how cute that is. Oh man. Let's get back to this cute little guy. All right. He is looking fabulous. Look at those cute little flowers. Yay! Oh, from here. Oh, wow. What about adding some trim on this little guy? Look at that. Ah, so cute. Or off to the side or whatever. Oh my God. This is so exciting. I love it. Love it. Oh yeah. And I wanted to show you before I let you go. Okay. So there's the two that we created today. Quick and easy. Love them. Absolutely love them here. Some that I did before. Look at this cute little guy. And he's really smushed up here. The petals that were put together are really clumped together in the back. So when you sew these together, you know, you can crunch them together with your running stitch as tight as you want, and it gives you kind of this look. But look at this. We could add some little, here's some little doodads that I have here. I got this from a friend of mine. So just, I'm going to take one of these off here, if I can get it off of the thing. Hold on. Look at this cute little guy. Could add that coming off of one side. Look at that. Oh, yay. Yay. Look at how cute that is with the little things coming off, the little embellishments there. What else could we do? What else could we do? I don't know. Oh, and here, look at this. Look at that. It's got a little hat pin on there. Stick this in there. Oh, yay. Look at these cuties. Oh, I'm so excited. And I got to tell you, these are addicting. Trust me on this. They're so quick. And just, you know, whatever you guys can dream up with so far as, you know, putting patterns together and layering with tulle and lace and buttons and trim and fabric. I mean, like I say, the possibilities are endless. So this guy looks kind of like a spider. I'm going to move him around here a little bit. There. Maybe just off to the side like that. You never know. Okay. Well, anyways, there you have it. There are my shabby fabric flowers, and I love them. I absolutely love them. I can't wait to use these in my journals. I am going to be on a roll making a bunch of these. So I hope you guys try this and let me know if you have any questions or, you know, run into anything that is a problem when you're making these. I don't think so, because they're so fun. They're so fun, and they're just so easy to put together. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful crafting day. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.